Hey everybody, welcome to PSN. Thanks for watching. We've got a big show planned for you. Now get ready to have some fun and let's go pawn shopping. I'm Kenny Barnes and I'm a pawnbroker. My family and I have been doing brick and mortar stores for 29 years. We've got 10 of them across the Carolinas. Ever since we opened our first store in 1989, we've been battling the reputation of one of the world's oldest industries. I believe every American ought to have access to a pawnbroker they can trust. So, we created the Pawn Shopping Network, our new online store and live TV show. We want to change your mind about pawnbrokers, one transaction at a time. Our crew's here to help you, so now let's go pawn shopping. So here we are tonight for our very first special edition of our Pawn Shopping Network family of shows. And I've got a lot of special guests for you tonight, including my family, my wife Lynn, and my daughter Haley, and my son Houston, and my son-in-law Forrest, and my daughter-in-law Emily, and my special Sarah Jo, my granddaughter. So we have all literally grown up in this business, folks. Lynn and I were only 23 years old. Hey, Sarah Jo. Lynn and I were only 23 years old when we started in this business, and my children literally and physically grew up in the pawn shop, and Sarah Jo is doing the same thing right now. She's getting in 5 days a week at only 9 months old. So thank you guys for coming. I'm going to explain the format to our show to everybody tonight. Folks, what we've done here is put in our own studio. We've collected all the equipment necessary to broadcast, and each and every week we're going around to our Pawn South stores and picking up some of our best items, jewelry, collectibles, and musical instruments, and bringing them to you here live. So you can call one of our pawnbrokers and talk about buying one of the items. You can log into pawnsouth.com and buy from anywhere in the world. We also want to buy your items too, so call one of our pawnbrokers if you have something that you'd like to sell. So we're going to show you a little bit of a behind-the-scenes video, and then I will come back with an interview with Blake Thompson, and pretty shortly after that, we're going to go pawn shopping. So stick around. Larry, you look like you're ready.
I'm ready.
Blake, welcome to Studio B.
Thank you very much, Kenny.
Folks, I've been doing live radio advertisements for over 25 years now. And when I do that, I talk about what's going on at our Pawn South stores, and sometimes I talk about what I'm doing. One day I said, I'm going to be in our Conway store today. And Blake met me there. He was listening to me on the radio. Blake, that's kind of like putting up the bat signal, isn't it? It brought you in.
Kind of, sort of, yes, sir.
So tell me what you remember about that day.
Well, I was listening to 94.9 The Surf, and I heard Jason, Justice, and you talking, and next thing I knew, I heard how many locations you had. And so you said you were going to be in Conway, and so I made a trip to Conway to kind of introduce myself to you.
So Blake is my Spectrum representative, and little did he know that we were in full-on research mode on how to put in a TV show and get it on the internet. He came at just the right time.
And I'm glad I did. It's been a pleasure meeting you and your family.
So Blake has been really one of the keystones in being able to figure out how to do all this stuff. You introduced me to Kathy Ray at Charter Communications, helped us figure out how to get this on cable.
Right.
You introduced me to Kramer, our IT guy, and figure out how to straighten out some of the messes that we had and put some good stuff in place to be able to stream like this, Blake.
Right.
You helped me get the telephone system put in place so that folks can call us. And man, you've just been great. Appreciate it.
I appreciate it. I can get you in touch with the right people.
You did a good job.
Thank you very much.
So thanks for coming on set tonight and spending a few minutes with us. Now I'm going to exit Studio B. Blake, I'll see you later.
Thank you very much.
And
Thank you.
our cameraman Ethan is going to follow me over to Studio A to our first Jewelers Vault set appearance through the magic of television. That's right. Chad, Justin, our producer, has just transformed the green screen into the Jewelers Vault set. Chad Cody, our master jeweler.
How you doing?
At Pawn South and now at Pawn Shopping Network, and Alma Galloway.
Hey, Kenny.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Folks, Chad has got so many credentials and so many certificates, we can't even figure out a place to hang them on the wall. He's got 35 years of experience in the jewelry business, custom design, sales, marketing. Chad, you do it all. And now you're the host of your own show, The Jewelers Vault.
Looking forward to it. Excited.
You've got your trusty sidekick over
I did.
here, Alma.
Yep.
She's taking Jewelry School 101 every time
That's
you
right.
guys come together to do
Yep,
this.
she's ready to go, aren't you?
I am.
All right.
She's a great hand model.
She sure is.
So, guys ready to sell some jewelry?
We are. We're ready.
We're ready to go pawn shop.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, let's get in a quick commercial, and then when we come back, you guys can open up the Jewelers Vault and see what you brought tonight,
Oh,
Chad.
yeah. Sounds good.
Good.
All right, so stick around, folks. We'll be right back. Hey, everybody. We're on a shopping spree. We're picking up some of the best deals at our stores to bring to you on our show and our website, pawnsouth.com. Now let's go pawn shopping.
Anna here with Pawn South Elizabethtown. Check out and follow our Facebook page. We are posting daily deals that you won't want to miss. We're #1 in the Carolinas at cash and deals. Stop by and see us.
Here we are, Chad, in the Jewelers Vault.
That's right. Hey, folks.
How y'all doing?
Glad you're with us.
Well, Chad, it's been a long 7-8 months we've been working
right.
together on
We're
this
trying to
and
get this
bringing it
together.
together.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited to be here with you tonight, and I'm
What's
excited that we have people joining in, watching us on YouTube and Facebook. So if y'all are watching, give us a thumbs up and let us know where you're at.
Yep. We're ready to sell some jewelry.
That's right. What's our first item tonight,
Oh,
Chad?
yeah. We're going to start off with the big kahuna here. Got the nice 9-diamond engagement set.
Ooh.
Cluster. 1 carat total weight. And folks, it's in yellow gold, 14 karat gold.
I'm going to give y'all a close up of that.
We've got that one priced at $899.95, folks. That's a good deal for this ring because the diamonds are super nice. The center stone is a little larger than the rest, so you can see it stands out really nice. It does have a matching band, as you can see from the picture on there. Right now, it's a size 7.5, and since we've got a jeweler on premise here, we can size it right to wherever you need and put it in a box and ship it out to you same day.
And that is beautiful. Just look at the sparkle and the fire on them diamonds. That is a beautiful, beautiful ring. Y'all, that is item 4292. If you're interested in that item, you can give us a call at 844-641-PAWN, and you can speak to one of our live pawnbrokers on the line, and you can purchase that right then. This is only one item that we have of this kind. That's the unique thing about this show, is that when we show you an item, it's only one. We don't have a large inventory stock, so you have one item and one chance to get it. If you don't buy it today, you can go to our website at pawnsouth.com and click on shop and search for your jewelry. You can search by the item number, or you can search by the description.
But why do that when you can just buy it now?
Buy it now. Call right now.
Tell us the size and we'll size it and ship
So
it
if
out
you have
to
any
you.
questions at all about anything that we show you, do give us a shout out on Facebook. You can pop us up a message or give that number a call on the bottom of your screen. And like I said, you'll be speaking to one of our live pawnbrokers.
And they should be able to answer all your questions, and if they can't, then they'll just holler over here and we'll answer it for you.
That's right.
All right, let's move on to the next one here.
Number 2.
Now, folks, this hasn't been around for a while, but it's the nice Noah's Ark bracelet. This one's in 10 karat. It's 7.5 inches long, and you hardly see these anymore, but it is a beautiful piece. We've got it on sale for $249.95. It's got a lobster claw clasp on it. It's yellow gold, of course. 7 grams in weight, so it's a nice size, nice weight. As you can see, it's got the Noah tag on the end right there. Beautiful bracelet, folks.
Spin it
And it's in
around so y'all
perfect
can see
condition.
all them critters marching into the ark.
It's perfect condition, just like it was new.
10 karat yellow gold, ladies, and it is 7 grams.
And folks, too, we want to buy things from you, too. We like the vintage pieces, the antiques, whatever. Even if it's missing a diamond or two, it's okay, because we want to get it from you. We'll repair it, give it a nice home for somebody.
You know, the ark is, they got that new exhibit down there. Is it in Georgia that has the new ark exhibit? That's pretty cool. Somebody who's wanting to go see that, there's your beautiful bracelet to wear on your way down there.
Now, this right here, you were talking about, you liked those a little earlier.
Yeah, these are some nice earrings.
Nice gold earrings. They're kind of like a little knot design. Pretty good size, about the size of a quarter overall. But they're not super heavy, so they're not going to weight your ears down or anything. They're regular post friction backs with the little back and the post on it. Nothing special there. Just easy to work. $129.95. It's in 10 karat gold.
And y'all can see the picture up in the corner of your screen. We'll give you a close-up here on our other camera for you to look at.
As you can see, they're a nice little design there too. Very fashionable.
And they're not heavy on your ears. I was holding them earlier, and they felt really good. I would feel very comfortable wearing them.
And $129.95 for a big pair of earrings like this, as far as the size goes, that's a pretty good deal.
And that much gold, yeah. That is beautiful. They are
Nice
pretty.
looking.
Very nice looking earrings. Y'all, and you know, that's another thing. We want to buy your jewelry too. If you have pieces at home that might be a vintage piece, you know, that's especially what we're interested in, the older vintage pieces that you might have laying around the house that you just have sitting in a jewelry box. Give us a call, shoot us some pictures, let us take a look at them and see if we'd be interested in buying them from you.
And even if you have just single earrings, dented earrings, whatever, we do buy scrap gold too. So scrap gold, silver, white gold, yellow gold, platinum, whatever you have as far as precious metals goes, we want to buy it.
That's right. All right, Chad, we're up to our 4th item already. Wow.
Nice men's ring here. I like this ring here. It's invisible set sapphire and diamond, which invisible set means it's basically a bunch of little princess cut sapphires, kind of like tongue and groove wood. They're notched together. It looks like one bigger stone. 5.4 grams of 10 karat, yellow gold, $349.95. This ring right now is a size 10, and again, like everything else, I can size it to whatever you need.
That is really a pretty ring.
It's a
And
very
y'all,
pretty ring.
Father's Day is coming up.
That's
There's
right.
a good buy right there for your daddy or your husband for Father's Day.
Or just a, hey, here you go gift.
That's right. Very beautiful. Look at that.
That's
That is
right.
really, really pretty. And now is this one you said you could size this up or down? You
Yes,
said, yeah.
yes, no problem.
And
$349.95.
there
And
you go. And we do have that 30-day money-back guarantee. If you get
Mm-hmm.
it and you're not satisfied with it, just give us a call. We'll give you a return order number, and you can send that right back to us.
worry-free shopping, folks.
That's right.
So you're not out anything. You get it, you don't like it, ship it back to us.
All right, that's item 4288,
Mm-hmm.
$349.95. Give us a call or shout out on Facebook.
And as fast as we've gone here, we're down to our very last item here, which is one of our favorites too. It's actually a nice vintage white gold diamond.
And this is
Like a
one of
princess
my
ring.
favorites, like Chad said. I really,
Very
really.
pretty.
This is one of those that's getting added to Alma's gonna buy list if y'all don't buy it. So if you see it and you want it, you better buy it.
14 karat white gold, size 6. This one here I can size up or down wherever you need it too. It's a very pretty ring, and this one actually is a nice old vintage piece. It's not a new teak as we call it, but
Yeah, this is actually
it's
vintage
actually old.
and in great shape to be old and be a vintage piece. It
Yes,
is
it
just
looks it's
absolutely
vintage, but
stunning.
looks brand new. That's how nice it is, and it's a beautiful ring, and easily sized.
It really is. I like
And everything
that
you buy
ring.
from us comes in a nice box and everything, and most items we can ship out the same day.
If there's anybody out there watching that really loves me and wants to buy it for me, I'll take it. There you go.
And
us a
please
thumbs up.
share us, like us, comment.
Yeah,
Please
that's,
help us out a little bit.
Yeah, make sure you
That's what we're
do
here for.
like us on Facebook and share us on your Facebook page so we can get it out to as many people as we can. We want to see how many people we can reach and
Mm-hmm.
really make this show go because it is a one-of-a-kind show. Nobody's
right.
doing anything like this, and we're giving a stab at it. So we hope y'all have enjoyed this first edition of the Jeweler's Vault.
And remember, we're going to be live again Wednesday from 12 to 1. That's our normal regular show.
Every Wednesday, high noon, right here on Facebook or YouTube. And then you can watch our rebroadcasted shows on Spectrum Cable on Thursday nights at 8 p.m.
That's right.
So y'all take care. We're going to go. We've got plenty more for you in this hour, so y'all come back.
Thanks for watching us, folks.
That was our very first broadcast of live pawn shopping, guys. And these are a couple of the folks that made that happen. This is James and Kramer from the Pixel Agency. They have been supermen for us. They've advised us. They've taught us. That's one of the things I like about you guys is you're not scared to teach us how to do it. You don't want to just do it for us.
Absolutely.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that. We've got 2 more shows coming up. So let me tell you a little bit about these guys. I met James online, which I think is pretty interesting since we're here online tonight. And Kramer over here, I've went 52 years, folks, without any Kramers in my life except the one on Seinfeld. And now I've got advertising Kramer and IT Kramer. I've got 2 Kramers in my life within just a couple of months.
Oh yeah, I've been 25 years of my life. I haven't met another one yet until
Yeah.
now. So
So thanks for coming out tonight, guys. Thanks for all your advice. Tell me, I mean, what kind of internet dummies do you think we are? I mean, I had to learn a new language just to be able to talk with you guys when I started with you and asked you to help us do what we're doing tonight.
Yeah, well,
Have you ever seen anybody that knew less about what they wanted to do, James? Tell me the truth.
yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay.
You guys are leaps and bounds above what normal people would have as far as experience when we do it. Encounter people, like I saw you running ads and videos, and they were hilarious. I really loved them. I said, hey, let me help you out. And we just went from there, and it's become a great partnership and a great friendship, and we have to continue on.
Now, I met these folks about the same time I had this guy by the name of Kelly Jones come in and advise us, and I showed him what we were doing here. We just started on the studio, and it was in the very early stages. And at that time, I was kind of driving towards getting this on cable live. And he asked me what kind of budget we had, and I said, we really have no budget. He said, you're probably going to want to stream this. And I thought to myself, what is this streaming? And that was one of the things that you guys had to teach me about.
yep.
So thanks so much. You guys have been instrumental in helping us get this on. And now I've got the host of the next show that we're going to be bringing to you guys tonight, Grandma's Buffet with David and Gray. So you guys come on in to Studio B. Thanks, Kramer and James. Folks, I want to introduce you to David Hales and Gray Rogers, a couple of longtime friends
Hey,
of mine.
guys.
David used to be my competitor and my jeweler.
That's right. Been a lot of things here.
David, literally a giant in the industry in the area.
A giant, was a giant at one time.
That's
in the
right.
industry,
Everybody knows David.
And Gray over here, my schoolmate, my church mate, my neighbor. Let me tell you one thing about these boys, folks. They are drop dead funny.
We try here on
It comes
PSN, New
natural.
Endeavor, sky's the limit, right, David?
I mean, how could you stand beside Gray and not laugh?
That's right. Well, we're looking forward to it.
So you guys ready to
We're gonna
get
have
over
a
to the
good time.
buffet and start bringing some collectibles and interesting items and antiques and vintiques?
I'm very interested in getting started. I just wanted to remind these people that, you know, we are live, so don't worry, it'll pass.
That's right.
It will pass.
Grandma's Buffet with David and
With
who?
David and Gray,
know
and we
you
are
did.
here to make your day.
That's right.
Well, Kenny, I'm ready. When y'all are, I'm
Yeah,
ready to go.
let's cue Ethan up that we're going to change out the sets and go to a commercial. So take it away, Ethan and Justin. Hey everybody. Today's shoppers demand their favorite stores be online. So now you can shop with us 3 ways. At one of our stores, online at pawnsouth.com, or Wednesdays live at high noon on Facebook. So now let's go pawn shopping.
Hey Facebook, it's Josh here from Pawn South, Carolina Beach Road. And check out a special item we've marked down from the shop every single day with our deal of the day. Also, did you know we specialize in buying and doing loans on luxury watches? Stop by the shop and see what we can do for you today.
There we we are, David.
There we are.
Grandma's Buffet with David and Gray
I
here on
told y'all guys
PSN.
we'd be right back, and we are. Through the magic of television, we're in town, Bladenboro, North Carolina, on top of the Bridger Corporation
Beautiful
building,
building, David, one of our
which is
stores.
now one of our stores. So come see us. You'll get to see a beautiful historical building.
It is that, no doubt, David.
Guys, I'm excited, nervous and excited, but tonight we're going to start off our
You don't show
collectible
it.
show.
You don't show it, buddy. You look good. Don't
Thank
you look
you-
good for a
thank you
man
very
his
much.
age? But PSN is ready to go, aren't we, David?
We are. We've got some collectible items for you guys. Like the jewelers told you, our guys go out and, just like the American pickers, they go out and pick this stuff for us. They get it in, we get it researched and try to find out exactly what we have, what's a fair price, and bring it on to you.
That's right, David.
What we're here for is to build your collection of these items, collectible, whatever category, and we've got a kind of a hodgepodge
That's
tonight,
right.
don't we,
But
Greg?
Dave, we want to find homes for every one of these items here on Grandma's Buffet with David and Gray.
Right.
We want that guy may be hard to get for, or lady. Guys, we can help you out right here on PSN. Give us a call, 844-641-PAWN. We've actually got live, what, David?
Live
Pawnbrokers.
pawnbrokers.
No
to answer
operators,
your
guys.
telephone.
That's right. It might be the people who bought these items. But Dave, let's go ahead with one. What do you say?
Let's go ahead and start with number one, Gray. That's a nice piece we got there.
That is pretty, David. And what is it?
That is a late 1900s wood block plane. That one was actually made by the Sandusky Tool Company up in Ohio, and it's almost in, I hate to say like new condition, but guys, it's very, very unused for the age of it.
Well, David,
we can
you
get a
could
shot on
use it.
camera
You
too.
could
We
use
can
it.
show you that.
Let's get to King Ethan. We'll refer to
Yeah,
him as
King
our
Ethan, our
cameraman.
cameraman
On
here.
Camera 2 there, David.
If
That
you
is a
can get
nice
us a shot
item.
in it, I want to show you guys, it actually still works.
That's right.
This plane here works. The blade is very
there.
good on it. You can take the block completely out by pulling that wood block off, Gray, and the blade will come all the way out. For those of you that have a man cave or a tool room where you do woodwork, this would be a perfect thing to hang on the wall, and once in a while just use it.
Yeah, David,
To show
good shot
that-
there by the cameraman. Item 4285, $49.95, David.
That's right.
Somebody priced that to sell.
They sale. That's what we're here for, guys. We want to add to your collection and help you build it.
David got a little bit of weight to it. I like
It
to
does.
say that. There's something to it.
Me and Kenny were looking at that thing earlier, guys. To the best of our knowledge, that's a solid oak block.
Yes, sir.
And it does have some weight to
Guarantee
it. And the reason we did that, when you turn it over, it kind of looks like the grain of a wood floor.
That's right. But that $49.95, David, that's
Can't
in
beat that
everybody's
for a price.
pocketbook.
Right, guys. We'll box this stuff up, get it out to you. Since we're on at 9, I'm not going to box it up tonight, but we'll get it for you tomorrow. I guarantee you.
Right.
will.
Well, Dave, we're going to have free shipping on this stuff, and if you're not satisfied, we are going to have 30-day warranty.
Right.
Guys, some of the items will be store pickup because of some of the weight. Some of the, David,
Exactly.
some of the stuff so big, we cannot ship it free.
Can't ship it.
But give
Can't
us a
ship it.
call, talk to one of our guys.
If you are interested, it is a larger item that we say local pickup, guys. Talk with the pawnbrokers and see if you can work something out
That's
if you're
right.
willing to, to pay some freight. But our free items, the larger ones, we just can't do it. We just can't get them out.
Dave, what's this, a lantern?
That's a Burns-O-Matic camping lantern from probably
Burns-O-Matic.
back, I don't know, that's back in the 50s, 60s. You
We're
can
saying
tell
at
by
least that.
by the old plate there that they just,
Right.
now they just put, vinyl stickers on it.
But Dave, that is a nice older item. Model TX750. Does have the old gas bottle
Right,
here.
does
I'm
have
going
it.
to slide it over and get the king to give us another good shot of that.
We looked this thing over, guys. It looks to be in good condition, all the parts and pieces. We don't know that it works or not. We haven't tried it,
Right.
but we do know that it's in good physical condition.
There we go.
Um,
Another good shot by the king. But item 4278, David,
Good curio shelf
$59.95.
guide, $59.95.
That's right. More for looks, maybe. Well, like I said, we do not know if it works, but that is a nice item,
It
especially
is.
for that price. For your man cave, she shed.
I'm gonna make a little room here, Gray, because I know what we got coming up.
Yeah,
next.
we do have something else coming up,
Make a
but
little-
David, for $59.95, that is a good item.
It is.
Good item.
Can't beat it.
Slide it right here.
Now we got to make room for this because this is my favorite item. But I want to see the animal. I won't be.
I had to get the camel off of him, David. But guys, I have never seen
I
one.
won't be completely convinced that this is
That's a camel saddle, David.
unless I see it on a camel.
Well, we didn't have a camel. But that is a camel saddle, y'all. Definitely one of a kind here on PSN.
Definitely. For you guys that, are looking for an antique footstool, it'd be amazing for that, to go in a room with old furniture.
That's right. Multi-purpose.
That's right. Handmade, solid wood. It's tied together with some kind of vine that it looks like when you wet it, it's solidified and turned hard. Might be leather. Because leather does that.
But David got some Egyptian engravings on it. I mean, just a nice item, 4283, that's the item number.
Was new.
That's where you hold on now.
Polished brass, yeah.
Now, which way would you be going?
Why do they have it on both ends? I don't know.
You never know with a camel, David.
And since we don't know, that's something we need to tell our folks too,
That's
guys.
right. We're not experts.
We're not experts on everything you see here. If you see something and you think that
Give us
you
a
know
shout
more
out.
about it than we do, give us a call. We're always ready to gather some information. I've been doing it all my life.
That's right. Now, David, we do know the price on it.
We do know the price.
Or
and
I
it's
do.
not
$149.95.
$149.95, and if you go to an antique furniture store, you can't buy a footstool for that these days.
But David, that's a unique item. Like I said, if you've got that hard to get guy or lady,
Or lady,
PSN
buy
can
'em
help
a
you
camel
out.
saddle, guys.
Only here on PSN.
Only on PSN.
That's the only one I've ever seen, David, and I'm not
He's
kidding.
gonna get us. We start cutting up. We're on live
No,
today.
we're not cutting up.
We're not. Yeah.
But that is a nice item for that. $149.95,
Right.
item 4283, David. Not a bad deal.
That's right. Tell them David and Gray sent you guys.
We can do that.
And we've got some more stuff here. We just wanted to get the saddle out
That's
here.
right. Well, David, I'm gonna get this and give a little
Let me
demonstration.
get this out of your way
Put
so
it
you
over
can
there.
demonstrate that item.
There you go. But Dave, that is a nice little bell. I'm gonna put it there where we can get another good shot of it. But David,
Hand painted.
that's hand painted, got some detail on it with the fish, some pretty colors. Got a
Yeah.
little conch shell there on the top. But
Beautiful
$69.95.
item. And for those that know about these ceramics, this one is actually hand painted by a lady named Deborah Brunn. It's a,
Good shot there by the king.
the name of it is the Atlantis Burmese Painted Fish. Atlantis Burmese Painted Fish.
There's
It
that
is
conch
made
shell
by
on top.
Fenton Company and was hand painted by a lady named Deborah Brunn. Those of you that collect ceramics will know that that's a nice piece for the price. If you know something about it we don't know, give us a call.
Well, Dave, a lot of detail there with the color and the fish with all the pretty tails. That's just a pretty item, but the conch shell on the top. Like I said,
I
one
know there's a
little
lot of-
demonstration
When you're
there.
dealing with ceramics, there's a lot of stuff that is Greek to me, but
Right.
I've always heard about stuff that was made in Japan during the time it was occupied. They call it occupied Japan ceramics. I'm not sure about this one, guys, but if you do know, give us a call, let us know. Or if you think it's a great price, which I think it is, just buy it.
David, some of that stuff
Right.
can be a little pricey. $69.95, item 4279.
That's it,
That's another unique thing here on
Unique.
PSN, David. Unique
on Grandma's Buffet.
with David and Gray.
That's right.
We got another item?
Why couldn't we have a vault like the jewelry people?
They wouldn't let us in it.
Let us in it. Okay, we got.
David, that looks like a Christmas present for a
Yes.
young man. That would have been something else to get when we were little boys.
I
wouldn't it?
think this is mine. At one time or another. No dents in it or places where I blew it up with firecrackers. They're not mine.
Pretty, David.
But guys, this is a nice old vintage toy that is made up like a spaceship. Don't have any markings on it to help us other than the fact it was made in China.
All right. Well, Dave, we think it's from the 60s.
I would say the 60s is what we're estimating, and that's through some research, guys. We're not just throwing that out there. We're thinking from the research done, it's in the 60s. If you're a toy collector, you may can tell us more about this particular model.
Let me give a shot there,
Yeah,
Mr. E.
We'll get a shot over here on camera number 2.
Maybe it'll show the little driver, the little guy with the helmet in there for safety.
Oh, he'll get him in there.
Yeah, but a nice little, it does have a little driver in there. Look at there. Good
Ethan's a
shot
big
again.
camera
Number
guy, too.
7, out of 4276, David. $39.95
That's right.
here on
It
PSN.
is unbranded, but it does make the sound of the original
Yeah, let me
toy.
give
It's
a little
still.
demonstration. See if we- There we go. But David, couldn't you picture that on Christmas
That's
coming
right.
down?
You
and-
knew to
and-
behave in
well,
the
that
kitchen
was
because
sitting
the
there.
kids were coming around the corner.
Right. But that was from the 60s, David. That was our era, right? Mine and yours?
That's right.
But nice item, guys. $39.95 for that item. You can give us a call, 844-641-POND.
Number 4276,
That's
guys.
right. David, another nice item here on PSN.
Another nice item, one of
There
a
it
kind.
goes. There it goes. David, we
And
got
that's
more
not-
stuff.
Well, yeah, and of course, it's obvious in this category, but like Alma told you in the jewelry show, This is one of a kind stuff, guys. We do not have multiple numbers of these things. When you see something, it's the only one we have.
That's right.
The only one we have. If we were to happen to buy a lot out on something and offer it at an amazing price, we'd let you know. Normally, every single item is going to be one of a kind. You got to buy it before the next man does. That's the reason you guys that are looking live right now, you've got the first opportunity.
All right. And David, too, we are going to buy. That's the difference. PSN is actually something, if you've got an item, you can
Yeah.
give us a holler on that too, David.
If you got an item to sell, that's where we get our stuff.
Well, that's
from
how we get
individuals
it.
like
That's
you.
right.
Yeah. We do have the benefit of having
10 stores. That's
brick and
right.
mortar
That's
stores.
right, in 2 states.
I've been picked on all week because I got
Well,
confused
North and
last
South
week.
Carolina, we've got stores, actually brick and mortar. David, been in business almost 30 years.
29 and
29,
a half.
and we're going to be
Yeah,
there.
we're
But
gonna
this
be there.
PSN's just starting, guys. But we have been in business for a while. We're not going anywhere, right,
Not going
David?
anywhere, and that's like the 30-day warranty, guys. It's not any
That's right.
play.
We
We want your
stand behind
business
it.
from time. We're going to stand behind the products. If we have demonstrated something to you and you get it and you say, that's not what you said, you give the guys a call. We'll make it right.
Well, what you got, Superman?
This is
That's
this
neat.
is a Superman
Now, I remember him, David.
record player.
Is that a 45?
I don't know what year you guess this thing.
David,
came out.
we're thinking at least in the 70s. That's when I was a little boy. That stuff was real popular with the 45s. But David, that looked like the old cartoon character. But
Right.
Superman, everybody had a hero. That was one of mine, David. I know it was yours too.
That's right.
Nice little record player. But
And just
David, that was
like-
actually a record. Mm-hmm. Now it's
just
everything
like
CDs,
just like they did
DVDs.
when they had it originally. I'm gonna throw in a freebie, guys.
That's right.
This
That goes
would
with
have
it.
cost you 79 cents back
At
then.
least. But that was a lot of money, David.
But that's an actual 4,500 RPM
right.
record that has some music from the Superman movie, I guess. So that's probably the one that came with it originally.
I bet.
And it's, I don't know if it's playable, but as 45 records go,
That's right.
not scratched up very bad.
Let me get a shot of that. People, David, a lot of people, they've never even seen a 45.
Do you want to set this for camera too?
Yeah, let's set that over there. The whole thing.
Because it's in very good shape. All
It is
the
there.
writing on the box is readable.
There's the 45 right there with that.
For the age, it's been taken somewhat care of.
Good shot again by Mr. Ethan, our cameraman, the king. But item 4300, $79.95, David, for a
Right.
little bit of history of, Superman, which was 100% American.
Yep.
But a great comic.
And they better buy it faster than a speeding bullet because it's not going to be around long at that
Well,
price.
David, if you don't, you can also go on our website. If it does
That's
not
right.
sell any of these items, you can go in the comfort of your home and get it later.
Guys, if anything here that we don't sell will automatically go to our website, which has got other items on it too. But like I said, there's only one, and you
right.
need to be the first one to get it.
Well, David, they were real simple, and those were simple times back in the 70s, on and off. Even I can operate it, David. Even you could operate
I
it.
could, yeah. I've scratched a few records, but
Good shot there by the king.
I
There we go.
have
What we
spent
got?
what
One
they
more
call
item?
Spend a few. I've spent a few of them records.
That's why I showed that. A lot of guys, David, they may have not ever seen what a record is, but you hear on PSN, you've seen it.
You know what that is.
I do, David. I believe it's a thermometer.
If you've been to a gas station, and
All right.
we live in southeastern North Carolina, if you've been to a gas station in the last 20 or 30 years, you've seen one of these right beside the door.
Well, as a little boy, I worked at a full-service gas station. Guys, on a hot day, you get a cold drink.
That's right.
And a
Coca-Cola
Coca-Cola
thermometer was standing
Well,
at
it would
the door
tell
to
you it's
remind
time
you.
to get the cold drink.
They
And
have-
David, Coca-Cola was an accident, right? Supposed to be medicine?
Well, the guy dealt with it a long time. Show it
Get
on
a good
camera
shot
too.
of
Let
that.
them get a good shot of it,
I bet Ethan can get another good
and they
shot.
can.
Look at there.
Yeah,
There's
there
the-
you go.
There's the thermometer right there, like me and David
Actually,
was talking
Gray,
about.
it was manufactured to start with by a guy named John Pemberton. You remember him?
I heard John Smith, remember, that's what I heard.
Yeah, there you go. You knew him. I know.
Yeah, 19th
Sometime
century.
in the late 19th century. Back you were kind of young at the time.
I was just getting
But
going.
a businessman actually bought him out. The businessman was Asa
Good shot.
Candler, Candler. Mr. Candler bought him out because he was in the business world.
Right. Well, David,
And
the
he made
Coca-Cola
this
too was a
thing what
very
it
popular
was.
thing.
Right.
Very popular with the
Well, they made it with
leaves.
coca leaves
That's right.
and cola nuts, but that's spelled with a K, so but
K-O-L-A.
it made a good Coca-Cola sound.
Boy, my teacher would be proud of me spelling right there on PSN. How about that, David?
Yeah.
But David, what we got
While I
price?
was checking on that, it's,
$39.95?
only $39.95.
42.82, David, the
And
number.
up to
That's
this
nice.
day, that recipe remains a trade secret.
Well,
Top
David,
secret, and it's
something that
also-
good, you better
yeah,
keep it a secret.
You better not be trying to make Coca-Cola, Gray.
Well, Dave, we went through a lot of items.
We
I
did.
tell you, had a couple extra
We've had a
ones today.
good time, had a couple of extra ones. We're gonna be back with you again soon. But we do appreciate you watching us today, guys. We're running out of time and we're gonna have to go. But stay tuned. We've got some musical stuff coming up here.
Yeah.
And anything else? Well, Kenny's gonna
Sound
do an
shopping
interview.
coming
Oh,
up
yeah,
too, but
sound
you
shopping show
stay
is coming
tuned on
up.
PSN, guys. Thank
Thanks,
you so
guys.
much.
See you.
Now, did I tell you they were funny or what? I mean, they pretty much just have to say it and it's funny. I've got on set B over here with me, Austin and Kramer from Cascade Tech. You know, I said a few minutes ago that Blake Thompson introduced us.
Absolutely. Glad to be here.
Thank you. We had these guys in positions you would never believe, folks. They helped us straighten out the biggest wiring mess we've ever seen in our lives and have been educating us about our computer systems. I remember the night that we left you in here and run, what, about 2,000 feet of wire, Kramer?
Yeah. About 15,000 foot that night, actually.
Yeah.
So it's a long process.
So have you, just like I was talking a while ago, have you ever seen anybody that knew less about what they wanted to do?
No, not really, Kenny. In fact, a year ago when I met you in this room and you told me what you wanted to do, I kind of nodded my head and listened to you, and here we are a year later, and you've done it. So
You guys have gotten us online.
Glad to be a part of it.
Almost accomplished a miracle.
Absolutely, absolutely, and you got a great staff putting it together with you. So we're glad to be a part.
Well, thanks for all you've done. I know you've gone over and above,
Yes,
and
sir.
we appreciate it, and we recognize that.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to read off a little bit of a list here while you guys exit Studio B, and we get the host of our new Sound Shopping Show out here. I've got some other folks that we need to thank. As I said, this is a very special edition, and we're taking the time to thank folks like Albert Jones of Project Box Media. He's our web host and designer. And Aaron Moorhead, he's one of our sources, especially on our collectibles. Tim Hilburn Photography, he advised us on how to take photos. Remember, Alma, when Tim was in there trying to teach us how to take a good photograph for the website?
Yeah.
Amanda Hilburn and Samantha Heller from out at Southeastern Community College introduced me to the King cameraman, Ethan Callahan, who's also our editor and doing a great job. And I don't want to forget to mention probably the most important person to getting this done that we've had. And he was on staff. He was just sitting here already, and we found out he had production skills and all kinds of skills that we didn't know about. Using them, Justin Williamson.
That's right.
He's our producer and our director, and he's the one that's making it all happen for us tonight. So thank you to all you folks. A couple of other folks that have advised us are Jonathan Medford from Inspire and Curtis Thiemann from Port City Films. Thanks to everybody that has helped us make this happen. We look forward to many more episodes like this. So these are the hosts of our last show for tonight, folks. We've got 3 shows fully developed. Our Jeweler's Vault with Chad, Grandma's Buffet with David and Gray, and Sound Shopping. Alma is our music enthusiast, and she's so talented. She can yodel, she's an auctioneer, she can sing, and so far, every instrument that we've placed in her hand, she's been able to play, even some pretty tricky ones like an accordion, steel guitar. So what do you guys think about, what do you think about having your own show to host
Well, I
tonight
love
and
it,
your
Kenny.
trusty sidekick over here to help you, Gray?
I love it, Kenny, and Gray is just so professional.
right here with you.
That's right, and he brings a whole other aspect to it. I do love music and all genres, and I love all instruments, like he said, so it's been so much fun learning about the instruments that we get in here and looking up a little history about them and the value of them. It's just really neat. And being
Well-
able to place these instruments, in front of people that might be looking for them, that's the greatest thing.
Well, that's what we're all about here at PSN, folks. We want to help folks that collect and help folks that love these things that we have, obtain them and put them up on a shelf and display them and play them and use them and love them and get some use out of them.
Yeah.
That's right.
So just a couple more minutes and we're going to go sound shopping. Got some really special items tonight. One more keeping item. We had a gift card that we were giving away tonight, and we did a random drawing before we started, and Jessica Collier is the winner of this
All right,
$100
Jessica.
Pawn South gift
Good
card,
job,
which
Jessica.
can be spent on a Pawn Shopping Network show.
Sound
So,
shopping maybe with,
Yeah, there you go,
Right
Jessica.
now?
yeah.
Tune in.
Jessica
Sound-
Collier, if you're
Sound
watching
Shopping.
this afternoon, you
Give
got
us a
$100
call.
you can spend on a guitar or something in just a few minutes. So
That's right.
stick around with us. We've got a quick break while we change the sets, and we'll be back with our first edition of Sound Shopping.
Let's go.
Hey everybody, the mail works both ways. course, if you buy from us, we'll ship it to you. But you can also ship to us if you want to sell to us. We're the only home shopping channel that also buys. So now let's go pawn shopping.
Hi everybody, this is Danny. I'm the store manager at Pawn South in Conway. We're listing a deal of the day on our Facebook Conway location. Come in and refer to that listing and get the item at that special price. We're #1 at deals and cash when you need it. Come and see us in Conway.
And just like that, we're sound shopping.
Back again, sound shopping with Gray and Alma.
That's right. I have really enjoyed this, Gray, haven't you?
Yes, for a first show, not bad, Alma, not bad at all.
And he's taught me so much about, well, I don't know.
Alma's the one. She's teaching us about these things. We've got a lot of good little stories here on PSN, guys. As you see, first show, Alma, I think it's going very well.
It's going very well, and I see a lot of y'all watching. I'm trying to watch
We
on
want that.
Facebook.
That's
I've got my iPad right here for this edition. So if you're watching on Facebook, give us a thumbs up, say hey, tell us where you're watching from, so we might give a shout out to you if we can catch it in time. Also, share us on your Facebook page and maybe tag a friend that might be interested in one of these musical instruments or maybe even one of the other items that you saw in one of the previous shows.
That's right. Well, the Jeweler's Vault, Grandma's Buffet with Dave and Gray, sound shopping with Gray and Alma, just all kind of good stuff going on here at PSN.
We got it going on.
That's right.
Well, let's
Take what
show
it
them
is.
our first item
Let
today,
me
Gray.
get it. I won't play it, but I'll get it.
All right, this is another one of those one-of-a-kind items. We can't stress that enough to y'all. This is an autographed electric guitar. It's autographed by none other than Craig Morgan. If you're familiar with him, he is a country music artist. He began around in the 2000s, I think. He was a kind of a newcomer to country music around 2000. He sings that What I Love About Sundays is one of his songs, and International Harvester, that's one of his more popular songs, but it is signed by him. This is his drummer that signed it on the
I saw
back.
they got some drums on there. It must be the drummer.
Yeah, and give him a little close-up so they can see the condition of this guitar.
Get the king, Ethan, to give us a good shot of that. Pretty guitar.
The guitar
Did I
itself.
say that right?
Yeah, that's
Guitar?
right. A guitar, that's right. Greg calls him a guitar. He's really country.
I am a little bit.
But the guitar itself is an Epiphone Les Paul. It's a studio series. It does come with a hard case. And y'all, if you're looking online at any of our guitars, you can take your mouse and scroll over the picture and just go up and down over the whole body of the guitar, and you'll see the detail of it. You can see if there's any scratches or anything. They are used guitars.
Right. Used but not abused.
That's right, but we do take the time to pick out the best ones to bring to y'all. That's the whole point of this network.
But Alma got a good price on that, I see. $249.95. $42.73 is the item number, but nice item. It does have a bag, like Miss Alma said.
That's right.
But used, but in great shape. There is a few places we try to represent what it is, guys. It is used. And I'll say it before, like I'll say it again, got a little bit of weight to it, so there must be something to it. But
All
nice
right.
guitar.
Let's go to our next item, Gray. I'm trying to check Facebook as we go along here. I see a few people watching. Miss Laura Younce at Flint Rock Farm. She's over in Cameron, North Carolina. Hey, Miss Laura, that's a ways off. Thank you for joining us.
And we want that. Just say, hey, drop a smile, anything.
That's right. Give us a smiley face, a thumbs up, no angry faces.
No, it makes
or
the show
thumbs
so
down.
much better.
That's right. All right, now, this is another one of those really wow guitars that we have on the show.
It is pretty.
And you know, a very interesting thing about this guitar to start with is we actually have today as a guest on our show the previous owner of this guitar, who is
Mr. Willie.
with Blackwater Rhythm and Blues, but you'll hear more about him in a little bit and find out all about his talents. But this guitar is a special guitar because it is the B.B. King guitar.
That's right. Lucille.
Lucille
That's right.
is the model. Now, Gray, do you know why it's called Lucille?
We did a little research on that, Alma, and yes, when B.B. King was probably in his 20s, so that was 1940-something, he was in Arkansas. Sitting there one night, it was kind of cold. They actually started a little fire with some kerosene and a trash can lid. A little fight broke out. Next thing you know, the place burned down. 2 people died, and they were fighting is the reason it started.
And his guitar got burned up in
And
that
yes,
fire
it
too.
did, but they were fighting over a lady called Lucille.
And so, hence his new guitar
Well,
that
Lucille
he got.
stayed with him, different variations of it, but that's the story of Lucille. Now, B.B. King was there. He said he didn't go into places like that no more. But like I said, the fire did killed 2 guys, but they were fighting over a lady and actually spilled the kerosene.
I guess he learned his lesson.
Well, he didn't, and Lucille, that's a very famous guitar. Like I said, beautiful guitar too.
And we all know B.B. King is famous.
Well, he just passed, a very famous blues player. I mean, he was just something else. He was I loved him to death. I listened to him as a young man, but nice
You know, he
guitar.
was the first blues artist signed to a major
told me
record
that.
label. And he was also the one who introduced blues to the top 40. So he brought blues on the charts. So that was really interesting. Give them a close-up of it so they can see.
Good shot there of the King,
guitar
our own
close-up.
King.
And I'll tell them a
Look
little
at there.
more about the guitar itself. Like I
Beautiful.
said, it is the B.B. King. It is just steeped in blues history, y'all. It has the semi-hollow body with no F-holes, baritone, and stereo outputs. It has everything that you want to hear in a blues guitar. So it has these really high pitches, really like a bell-like sound, but it has the really gritty low sounds.
Beautiful guitar. Good shot up there in the corner too, Alma.
We'll let, Willie, I think he might play for us a little later.
You never know. And item 42, 74, 649.95. But a little bit of history there, Alma, with a very famous guitar, Lucille herself right here. Now, do we have a bag with this?
It does come with a case. It comes with a hard case. It sure does. And another thing about this guitar, and I forgot to mention, I remember when I'm doing research on a lot of these items, trying to, find the value and what we need to ask for it, it was made at the Peerless plant. And those of you who know, the Peerless plant is a desired where you want to get your guitar from. There's a lot of upper end guitars that come out of there. From the finish to everything about the guitar is just more desired if they come from the Peerless plant. So.
And a lot of people have heard of Epiphone. I've worked in the pawn shop for a number of years. We actually get a lot of these. Now, we don't get a lot of Lucille's. We don't get this. This is kind of a high quality.
That's right. And again, one of those one-of-a-kind items. You might be a Willie fan, and you just want to hold the guitar that he held. So there you go.
Well, Alma, this is some more history. We mentioned this earlier. These are actually records. And like I said, a lot of people don't even know what they are.
Don't know what that is, do you?
No, a lot of people don't even know.
They're making a comeback now, Greg. I
A
saw
little bit.
in Walmart the other day, they actually had vinyl records. I couldn't believe it, over there next to the CDs.
That's right.
No cassette tapes, but they had some vinyl records. So we're actually giving this one away.
Okay.
Let's go back to the main one. We'll get back to that free one in a minute. So this album right here, this was Elvis's. It's the green screen's going to kind of block out some of that on that artwork there.
See if we can get a good shot of that by the King. It might not pick it up on that. But item 4349, 1995.
This was his 1961 Hawaii benefit concert. It was the that benefit concert raised money for lives who's lost in Pearl Harbor. So that's what that was for.
There's a good shot right there, Alma.
Yeah.
I'll
And so
get the
on
other
the
one.
inside of that one, you're getting rushy on me. Would you just hold down?
Inside,
Open it up, show them the inside. There's 16 pages on the inside.
the story behind the story.
That's right. So there's all kinds of newspaper articles. There's pictures of Elvis,
Some
and you'll
good
see that. You
shots
were
of
saying
him.
something interesting about this the other day when we were
Well, there's
looking
some
at it.
shots of the Colonel, and some of the stuff was shot in Hawaii. One of the reasons he could not leave the United States is that his manager, Tom Parker, was not a U.S. citizen. He was afraid if he left and went some of the other places, there he is right there, they would actually not be able to come back because he was not a U.S. citizen. He's actually a Dutch immigrant. He was a circus performer.
Very good. So really good Elvis collectible piece there, y'all. If you love Elvis, I have an aunt who loves Elvis. So any of you family that's watching, that might be something good to
Another
get her
shot of
for
that
Christmas.
by the King himself.
That's
We've got our
right.
own King.
And then we're just going to throw in this other album for free. It's not in the best of condition, so we just thought if you're an Elvis collector, you might like to have this in there with that. It's his Christmas album. And you also knew something about the Christmas album. He knows way more than I do, apparently.
No. Just a little research on that. Alma with the Christmas album, it was actually done in July in Nashville. I was in the studio where it happened. Guys, he was in the mood. And they went and bought Christmas trees, decorated the studio, turned the air conditioner way down because he said, I just can't get it. It was July. But he actually cut this album in July for Christmas, but it was a great album.
So you say you were in the studio?
I was in that studio, not when he did it.
Okay, all right.
Le-
You
he's-
visited the
he's
studio.
a lot older
where
than
he-
me.
Okay, I
I
wanted to
just
make
look
sure.
old. I just
I
look
knew you
old.
were about my age.
I
maybe.
am,
Okay.
but I went later as a young man. But he actually did that in Nashville. But Alma, he could not get in the mood. So they went and put the air conditioner way down. But nice little deal there, a little history behind the story.
I think I would like it cold if I was recording Christmas
have
songs.
to.
So you got to feel the
Oh, yeah.
spirit. You got to feel the Christmas mood. There you go.
Let me get this other one here.
All right, while he's getting the next item, I'm going to say hello to a few people watching. See Mickey Cribb and Joshua Hedge. Hey to all of y'all. Thanks for tuning in.
And we want that. Say hey, smile.
There we go.
Makes the show better. we'll smile back.
That's right.
Now a bass?
That is a
maybe?
bass guitar.
See there.
And this is another one of those vintage pieces, Gray, and I like this one too. This is another good one. You know, it shows some age, so when you look at it,
It does.
is
Few
an old
nicks.
guitar. But if you know Fender and you know your guitars, this is the Music Master bass.
Good shot out there in the corner.
We do research, like we say, of course, we have to research these instruments when we get them in here so we know what to ask for them. This guitar, the pedal tuners here, these are called tulip pedal tuners. The tulip pedal tuners were only put on Fender guitars in the early 70s, around 70, 71. But the serial number on this guitar dates it to about mid to late 70s. But, you know, Fender was notorious for taking parts of other guitars and sticking it on it, you know, to produce it and get it going. So
Found a lot of detail there. There is some specialty in that. Like she mentioned, the gears makes the sound, which Fender is a very famous guitar.
And you know, we put new GHS strings on here,
Yes,
and
brand
Freddie plays every instrument we get in. He puts the strings on it. Freddie and Justin both will pick them up and play it, and so it's sounding good. It's a great, great, great guitar, y'all. Another one of those that were only made in the 70s, and it was just an awesome guitar. It comes with a case, and I think this is cool. Give them a little close-up so they
Get
can
a
see the
good shot
detail
there of
here.
the king.
The case that it comes with, I love. I wish we had it here on the set tonight, but we don't. It is actually not the original case that came with it, but it's a 1960s, what they call a Hagstrom case. It's got a really cool, I love the inside of the case. It's got like a tiger, Bengal tiger print on the inside, orange and black striped tiger print on the inside. Like I said, this is another one of those just good musical
Working
history.
knobs,
Yeah, everything
working
works on this
We
guitar.
have tried it out. We have played it and had a good time doing it.
That's right. So it is really, you know, despite this wear and tear, but hey, you know what? That wear and tear just means
Right.
it was played and it was, you know, it's a good guitar.
Well, 4275 is our item number. $899.95, so got a little bit of price, but for a bass guitar Fender, that's about an average price.
That's right. And if you go, you can go ahead and get the next item. And if you
All right.
go online and you're looking at that guitar, you'll see the gallery of pictures for that guitar does include the picture of the case and the inside of that case if you want to take a look at it. The outside, obviously, it's from the 60s, y'all. It does have a little bit of wear and tear on it, but it's a good looking unit there. All right, this is our last item. Now-
Already?
Already, I know.
Time
It's
flies
just
here on
flying by.
PSN.
So, Grady, you know what this is?
Steel guitar.
It is a pedal
say that
steel
right?
guitar. You are correct. You know, country music don't sound anything like it used to when this baby just dominated country music, and that's the sound I love. I love to hear the cry of a steel guitar.
yeah.
I miss that sound. It's slowly coming back in a few things.
Right.
But I do love a steel guitar. I have a lap steel myself, but it's a lot easier to play than a pedal steel. So if you're familiar with pedal steels, this is a Howard pedal steel.
There's a good shot of it right
Yep.
there, Alma.
It was made by Howard McCormick.
Howard, yep.
It is a 10-string steel guitar with 3-foot pedals, like I said. This one is an old one, again, another one of those vintage pieces. It was made in the early 70s, I think is what we
Right.
dated that one. And you know, it's going to need some adjustments to get it set up, but it sounds good. Freddie's tinkered with it a little bit. It's one of those instruments you have to really know pedal steel guitars to know what you're getting.
Right.
And I'm not a pedal steel expert. I don't know anything.
No, I
don't
love the
know
sound,
much.
but I'm not much
Other
on
than
it.
just loving that sound, that's all I can tell
Right.
you about pedal steel. But if you're out there and you're watching and you know more about maybe this particular make and model, you know, give us a
shout
call.
out.
Call that number on the bottom of your screen. Tell our pawnbroker
Right.
something if we need to know something to be telling people that would help us sell it,
Another
or if you
good
would like
shot
to
there.
buy it. There you go.
But they would play it, Alma. Most of them were sitting down, but you'd sit there and just make some beautiful sound. The old Hank Williams.
Well, they had the
different
slide,
kind.
you know. You
They
have
would
to have the
slide
slide
on
to
there,
play
make
it.
a little twang to it, but it would be just
That's
a
the
unique
cry,
sound.
buddy. It would cry. It would
That's
cry
right.
like most of them songs would make you cry, but just a good sounding instrument right there. Unique. Another one of those unique pieces. You're not going to find it
That's right.
very many places.
We
but
do
you
know
can
the
find
price
here.
on it, though. $14.99.95. Item
That's right.
$42.70. Give us a call, 844-641-POND. If it does not sell, it will be on our website, Alma. They can sit right there and buy it later at the comfort of their own home. But that's a nice little item right there for that.
There you go. Well, Ray, I can't believe that we're already through with our music
Time flies.
sound shopping here for the first time, but it was fun and I enjoyed it. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope you saw something you wanted. I hope I see some more thumbs up on Facebook and some more people watching. But y'all, give us a shout out, share us, like us, tag somebody in it, and stay tuned for more.
That's right. Thank you so much.
This is our first guitar we sold. It's a 1960 Hofner double neck guitar. Now we're going to wrap it.
Hello everyone, this is Dale with Pond South of Hope Mills. I've come to you today as the Deal King of Hope Mills. I wanted to show you how you can save money on a daily basis. Check out our posts and our Facebook page. Every day we will save you much, much, much money. So always remember, we're number one in the Carolinas and number one in your heart.
So that was our first sound shopping show, and now I want to introduce a very special guest, good friend, longtime friend of mine, Willie Sellers of the Blackwater Rhythm and Blues Band. They're providing our music, and we're so grateful for that. Tell us a little bit about the song, Willie. Sing Me Home. You wrote that.
Thank you, Kenny.
Yeah.
This is a song that came about in 2018. It's one that I wanted to pay tribute to our Vietnam vets, and it also talks about some of the musicians that served in the Vietnam War, and so that came from the Muscle Shoals scene. So this is kind of a tribute to them.
I love the song. Hit it for us now, will you, my friend?
Thank you.
Charlie Fire, he bowed his head down low and he hummed this prayer. Sing me home to Montgomery. I wanna hear John Nichols play one more time. Sing me home to Montgomery. I'm a Muscle Shoals music man. 3 kids of my own now, loving wine, with 18 cities to go. I called little Gracie up right before the show, just to hear her giggle on the phone. She said, Daddy, I love you when you're coming home. I like your new song, I hope it don't take too long. Sing me home to Montgomery. I wanna feel those arms of love
And that's why there's no doubt as to why you guys are the best band around. Thanks again, Willie.
Thank you, Kenny. It's
Thanks.
a pleasure to be here.
Thanks, sir, for coming tonight. And thanks to all of you for watching us tonight. Please plan to stay tuned for more from the Pawn Shopping Network. Now let's go pawn shopping.
Hey, y'all, welcome back.
That's it.
We're on there.
Hey.
I'm Chip. I'm Dale. We're just a couple of crazy salesmen out to have some fun.
Hi, folks. I'm Chad. I'll be spending 10 years in prison for choking Dave.
Hey guys, this is David. Hold on just a minute.
We will email you a shipping label.
Don't you think we can do this?
No, sir. Bobby, what do you find?
This week on PSN, we got some great items coming from yep, okay, check. Yeah, I'm good, Julie.
And still keep your pitch up.
Okay.
And your eyebrows up. And sound and look excited. Yep.
This was an actual medicine bottle found in a. We need to go. Cut, go.